So today we are doing a tomato tortellini soup. I hope I said all of that right. Cool. For this recipe, you don't have to have hot chocolate, but it'll make it better. It's snowing outside where I am. Also, look at how cute this little straw topper is. You don't need a straw. I don't need a straw. That's about to overflow. But it sure makes it cuter. Anyways, that's really hot. We're gonna make the soup, but we're gonna do it in Spanish. I'm gonna screen record it and place it on one of these sides. That way you can read the recipe with me and kind of see what I'm doing. It's in Spanish, which I don't speak at all, so we're gonna see. The only thing that I do know about this recipe, because I've cooked it before, is the onions and the carrots go beforehand and they're sauteed. But other than that, I don't really know any of the measurements or any words for anything. I'm hoping that I can kind of pick up some stuff, but definitely could not go like down to Mexico and find my way through anything. I would be made fun of and in a lot of trouble. So the first thing that we're gonna do is read our recipe. Okay, so basically the photo looks like we're gonna cut our carrots and our onions, which I did off camera. I'm having a hard time looking at the photos and then scrolling back and forth through the recipe, so we're just gonna wing it. One chuchoridita de condimentos italianos. That is more than likely Italian seasoning, because what else would be Italian condiments? My eyes hurt so bad. Also, I want to fair warn everybody, I forgot to get the seasoning out before I put it in Spanish, so we're just going to wing that. I'm just gathering stuff I think could go in the recipe. I don't know. So I'm just gonna continue grabbing those things. Now that I have an assortment of seasonings, also you'll be able to see that I was looking for Italian seasoning and it was on the very top shelf. And I even made my own Italian seasoning and put it in this bag because I couldn't find it off camera. And it was on the top shelf. If you look in the video, you can literally see it up there. Okay, moving forward. Italian seasoning. One of that really hard word, chuchoridita de mosta en polvo. That tells you my Spanish right there. It's very embarrassing. The only seasoning I have that starts with an M is ground mustard, and the only reason I would have this is probably because I made this like 2 weeks ago. That goes in here. Half a teaspoon, that's what that means, doesn't it? De albahaca seca. Is that the hot sauce? Because I don't have hot sauce, I have Del Taco sauce. Should I add this into the soup? I don't know. Maybe I will. I'll leave it here. One pizca de holis de pimiento rojo. Rojo means red, and I have red crushed pepper. Crushed red pepper, if I could speak. Those are our condiments. Wow, look at me. I maybe could survive a day in Mexico. I really highly doubt it though. Let's get back to cooking. Okay, I need you guys to remind me to, and never in a million years, touch this pan because I got it off the stove. It is radiating heat, but I figured you guys are gonna wanna like chit chat a little bit and while I do this. So let's see. How the fuck do you say that word? Chucharades? What the hell does that mean? De mantequilla. Mantequilla? Because when you say La Llorona, La Llorona makes a Y sound. Mantequilla? Mantequilla? We don't know. I don't know. The next one says the same fucking hard word, de aceite de olive oil. I knew I needed olive oil, but I didn't have it, so we have vegetable oil. So I'm assuming the one above it, I'm assuming this is teaspoons. There's no way they're gonna make me put a tablespoon or cup of oil. That was more than a teaspoon. Whoopsies. I'm just gonna assume that, oh, well, they wanted 2 teaspoons. That's right, that's correct. This is making it a lot more challenging than it needs to be. Moving forward, I think the only thing I would need 2 teaspoons of at the very beginning with my onions and my carrots is my butter. So I'm going to assume that poorly translated word that I just said means butter, which I have. So that's amazing. It's actually kind of nice because that way the oil is not already heated up because I just stuck it in there. I guess it's warming. So we're gonna do this. Maybe I should cut it in half. Youch. Who even knows if I need to put the oil in there? You would assume, right? If you're gonna saute some vegetables. Okay. 1 cebolla. Cebolla? Cebolla. 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 Either way, amarilla. Amarilla. That means yellow. No, that's armarillo. Armarillo means yellow. That's gotta be the carrots, right? Like a yellow onion. Is that what that means? A sliced up yellow onion? Is that correct? 1 cup of sliced up yellow onion. That's gotta be it. Let me get my measuring cup. Hold on. That has to be it. 1 cup of a sliced up yellow onion. So I'm starting to get really embarrassed, but it's fine. I feel like I should know these words better, but I'm just gonna do a cup of yellow onions because that's what the recipe called for. I was literally at the grocery store and it said yellow onions, and I need to cut more because I only have half a cup. And I'm just gonna do that. That just feels right to me. Watch it be completely wrong. I will shit my pants. I gave up on cutting onions because my eye started to hurt, and I pretty much have half a cup. I have literally, I have under a cup of onions. And you know what? Sometimes I don't feel like onions. And I know that they add flavor. This will just be not as flavorful. And I'll pick these scraps up, and it will make a full cup. Half taza de zanahoria, cortas and cubitos, which means cubes. And I think I was supposed to cut these carrots in cubes, but I did them in circles. So we're gonna say a half a cup of carrots. Because that sounds correct. And you know what? Fucking look at me. I basically cut a half a cup of carrots. And what's the worst that could happen here? Like, oh no, I didn't add enough carrots. Actually, that might be detrimental. No, here's the thing. Sometimes you have to let things simmer, and there's a problem. I'm going back from the recipe to the photos, and I don't know what's simmering for how long, but we're winging it and we're having fun. I'm having a good time. Okay, let's read these directions. The piece of resistance. Okay. Del fuego, use something. Okay, I think I'm just supposed to simmer, like I'm just supposed to simmer them. Of this little mixer that my grandma gave me that I swore up and down. I'm like, Grandma, I don't need this mixer. I'll never use this mixer. And I found this recipe online, and I'm actually not a huge tomato soup fan. I think it's really, really gross, but I was on some ravioli kick, and this had raviolis in it, or tortellinis. And so I decided to try it, and it's honestly pretty fucking good. I just accidentally skipped out on my page. Anyway, so we're just gonna wait for that to be done sauteing. I will check in with you guys here in like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. We will see.
2 seconds later.
It's getting really fucking boring waiting for those to saute. Or I gotta speed things up. I'm getting fucking hungry. I can't do anything until that's done because I have to add the tomatoes directly into the pan and then mix it. Hashtag OnlyPans, bitch. So I accidentally got caught up taking a photo for the thumbnail, and let me show you what happened. I burnt a little bit of the onions and the carrots, and they're not caramelized, they're burnt. So let's get a move on with it. We're gonna start adding our diced tomatoes. Did your guys' mom ever make you like, did she put sugar in them? I've never made them, and my mom has only ever made them for me. But they've got that like sweet, like caramel fucking taste. Oh my gosh, that's what that smells like. And I didn't even add any sugar. But you know what? I guess it's called, is it caramelizing or caramelizing? Because I know it's caramel. I'm gonna go caramelize this. That just sounds wrong. It smells really good. So I'm just gonna mix this. I think maybe you're supposed to keep this on the heat. It says something about 30 minutes. Let's scroll back up. Is it for the wine to like get out? Because I can skip that, but I don't know. It says regesser la estufa llevar a ebolican y luego fucking something a fuego lento. Dejamos cocer el fuego lento y something. Reduce the heat. Reduce. I don't know. 30 minutos. Minutos. I know that word. So I'm just gonna mix these. I don't know at this point. Things could go wrong because it could say like, I'm not gonna burn the soup. There's nothing that could happen for me cooking this for 30 minutes, just in case. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cook it for 30 minutes, and that is what's going to happen. Okay, we're just gonna come from a really bad angle with this thing. We're gonna come with this thing. It's really loud, and so I'm not going to make you guys listen to it, but I just wanna show you kind of how it works. I don't know exactly how to use it. I literally, I'm gonna go up and down with it. So you're gonna have to, you're on your own with that direction wise, sorry. At this point in the recipe, it looks like it's baby food at this point, and you just let it be baby food on the stove for 30 minutes from what I'm gathering. I don't know if that's exactly the truth of what to do, but that's what we're going with, okay? So I'll check back with you guys in 30 minutes. I'm gonna go watch a little Ghost Adventure show, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stir this bitch, and hopefully it is not ruined. Hopefully. That is our goal. We won't know until we're tasting it. And that is what's scary. Okay, I'm coming back here like 5 minutes later. I'm reading the recipe, and I'm noticing in these photos, I'm mainly looking at the pictures, that we did not add our chicken broth and we didn't add our seasoning. And the last two steps are heavy whipping cream and spinach. So somewhere along the line, we were supposed to season something and it got messed up. So we are going to add our seasoning now. Like I thought, remember when I sat down and I was like, I thought you guys would want to have a little chat while I season this. And I didn't season it, I just put some oil in there. Okay, so let's go back to everything that we thought we knew and fucking erase it because we didn't know anything. Okay. 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. That's what I'm saying it is. And can we fair warning that I am guessing what seasonings based off of the letters they start with. And holy moly, maybe I should have done half a teaspoon. 2 of them. 1 teaspoon mustard powder. Just based off of the letter that they start with, that is what is going. I do not like to mix seasonings, but I don't have time to clean this. I've got 30 minutes, 25 actually. Okay. And we're gonna go right into the crushed red peppers, the crushed rojo. 1 pinch, one pizca. I actually like crushed red pepper. I drink cayenne fucking tea every morning, so this is nothing to me. And one of these has got to be our chicken. Oh, de pollo is chicken. I know that because I read it somewhere. I don't fucking remember where. So we're gonna do some of this. Chicken broth is wildly expensive. 3 cups. 3 tazas. All right. Yeah, we don't know. I've got to do 6 of these because I don't feel like washing my cup. 2. Oh, and I have a little extra for my next dish. I use chicken and beef broth more than I thought I would. It's insane the amount of chicken and beef broth I got. Like, it looks good in there, but I've got a new one, so I might as well just do this. I'm making more tomato. I'm using tomato paste again tomorrow, so it's not like it's gonna go to waste. I hate wasting food, but that just doesn't look good, and I don't want to get sick. I have a irrational fear of food poisoning, and that's what it seems like to me. The last thing I have over here that really seems like an ingredient is the Worcestershire, however you say that, sauce. The last thing I have really that goes in here is 1 teaspoon, 1 cucharita de salsa inglesa. Is that correct? The way to say it? I'm just going to put, I'm feeling defeated at this point. If I wouldn't have come back, I was like, wait, what are these ingredients still? If I wouldn't have double checked, we would have not had any seasoning in here. I would have just moved on and put the spinach in the and ate it. So I'm feeling kind of defeated, but I'm having a good time. So now I'm going to blend this and then put it on the stove for 25 more minutes. Okay, so I'm waiting here for this still to be done. And I just thought about it. I'm making garlic bread, but they were out of just like fresh baked bread. So I bought actual garlic bread that they have in the bakery. But I have a really good recipe for some like cheesy garlic bread that you can make on your own, like with stupid dumb animal garlic. I didn't put any garlic. I was supposed to saute garlic. I'm literally not even joking you when I say that was not planned. I'm going to link it here so that way you guys can make the garlic bread that I had last time with it. Also, thanks Twitter follower who told me to mash my garlic to get the peels off easier. Am I even supposed to add garlic? Now that I think about it. I can't change it back to English. I'm just gonna wing it and I'm gonna put garlic in there. I'm gonna put 2 cloves of garlic. If you are making the recipe with me and you're doing it correctly, it should smell like tomatoes and herbs. And it should have the consistency of baby food. I didn't do that well enough. But it should thicken. Within the 30 minutes, it should thicken. I have been trying to cut out sodium. So I'm just going to do 1 little. That was technically 2. Don't tell anyone. You don't have to add salt. It's totally optional. It's actually seasoned to taste, but I don't feel like tasting it right now. So what we need to add is something. 3/4 taza de crema espesa. So 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, because that's what it calls for. So I don't know if you're supposed to keep this on the heat. I chose not to, and I don't know if you're supposed to slowly mix it in because I can't read Spanish, so it's all going in at once. I promise to God, this soup is... What was that? This soup is fantastic, especially if you really like raviolis. Actually, when am I supposed to add the raviolis in? I guess it doesn't really matter because my raviolis that I got cook in like 3 minutes, so... Or we're gonna see. We're gonna chop up some spinach and we're gonna add it here. It says 2 tazas, which is... There's only 3 things left, which was the cream, the espines, espinaca, and the 2 tazas de tortellini refrigerator. That's not what the word says, but I'm saying it that way. So I chopped up my spinach and forgot to record it, and I put it in here. And I didn't use the ends because I don't know if it's like cilantro where you don't really use the ends. Now we're gonna put that on the oven, and we're gonna add our tortellinis in, and then it'll be done, and we'll be ready to eat it here in 5 minutes. Look, I take my little tiny handful, and my half cup is already full. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go rogue, and I'm gonna put as much tortellini as I feel like. Because why not? Like, no one else is gonna eat this. Who's stopping me from having an insane amount of tortellini in here? Nobody. So while you're chilling around doing absolutely nothing, not being lazy like me, maybe wash your dishes so you don't have to use your tiny brownie pan to cook your garlic bread. Because my cookie sheet pan is sitting right there in the sink, and I didn't want to wash it because my food's gonna be done here in 3 minutes, and my garlic bread will be done probably even faster than that. Because I've had the oven preheating for like an hour. I don't know. I'm really hungry. I'm getting hangry, and I can't wait to take this first bite of food with you guys. Let's throw it in the oven. It's done. Do you guys want to see it? All of our hard work, this long ass YouTube video for this. Ready? Hi, sisters! Does she look good? No, yes. What do you guys think? Let's try her. She's fucking hot though. See all that steam? We did so good. Not even knowing the actual recipe and the measurements, it tastes so good. I'm sure it would taste better if I knew what to do. Nice. That was so fucking good. Oh my god. You guys have to try and make this and then tell me if it's good or not. Well, I'm excited that you guys made it to the end or skipped to the end, whatever. I'm excited that you're here. Thank you for watching this YouTube video, and if you want to see more content like this, cooking with me, doing it in different languages, an actual cook with me where I can do it in my real language and explain step by step what we're doing, leave a comment below, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. I'm really active on there. But other than that, thanks for watching.